It's time for the second installment of Backporch Gardening. Get a look at the caladiums and the elephant ears, as well as impatiens. We brought the petunias inside to keep them a little more from getting burned up. It's getting hot here in Mississippi. Got a little bit of sweet potato vine, another wild petunia growing here. Still got a few plants. We're going to step outside of the back porch where the real fun begins. As you can see, we've got a lot of tomato vines here. They're starting to really get big. They're going to probably need to cage or something soon. Got a few tomatoes on them, as you can see. That's a variety of tomato. I'm not sure what it is, but it's going to be a nice one. Some more tomatoes over here. We got some various cucumber and squash over here. Some more tomatoes. Some more tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes going on here. Some basil as well, as you can see down here. It's flowering. We use all different sizes of pots and containers to see what happens. Here's some okra. This one's coffee okra, I'm pretty sure. Down here's a red okra. Something was eating on it. We gave it a little bath and see if we can get rid of the bugs. Some more tomato vines. Got our dahlias right here. They're kind of looking a little rough, but they're doing okay. You can see over here our figs are really growing. I think we got a wild marigold in this one. It's going to be a big one too. Let her go, see what happens. Safflower's growing up. The rose bush is starting to come back a little bit. This cucumber vine. Notice the difference in size in these containers from last week. They've really grown this week. Some peppers as well as some periwinkles. Kind of a mixed pot of fruits and vegetables. There's some herbs, some more herbs. We've moved our stevia out here, see how it's going to do. Our lemongrass is getting kind of big. Here's some more stevia. You can see the rehab plant right here. It's coming along. Matter of fact, it's doing so well, it's going to have blooms pretty quick, which we're kind of pleased with that. Here's another cucumber. This one got a little bit too wet. I don't think the bottom drained right, but it's coming around. We're keeping it dry and letting it get drier. You see right now our Japanese herbs have really come around in the last week. They've really gotten big and pretty. The leaves are full. We got our mixed basket here with tomato plants and peppers. They're doing well. We got 4 of those. And here's our assortment of flowers. We got some sunflowers in there, some marigolds in there, some tomatoes in there, some peppers in there, some squash, some green beans. Actually, there's some kind of Kentucky beans. I don't know what they are. They're beans. They're growing up there. You see how much bigger it's gotten. Our second one as well. The sunflowers are really pretty in this one. This is a different variety. Kind of like these. You see here it's just full. We keep it really well watered and keep the soil rich. So everything's doing okay. Nothing's really lagging behind. We've got a few blooms under here. Hopefully eventually turn into some fruit. We'll see. Some more growth here. Walk over here, we see our lemon tree. It's not got any blooms yet. I don't know if it's going to bloom this year or not. We'll see. Our orange tree, it's got put out a lot of new growth already. It's doing okay. Our lime tree doesn't look so good. He needs some help. I think he needs some water and maybe needs to be transplanted. He's getting a little bit too big. We'll walk out here and see our blackberry bushes. This little rehab blackberry bush we bought, it's starting to come around. You can see it's getting some new growth at the bottom. It's doing all right. Here's one of the fingerling blackberry bushes we bought. It's doing good. Another fingerling. We planted some beans in here between them, and they got eat up a little bit, so they just got a bath as well. Another blackberry bush, some more beans. Another blackberry bush, and then a whole bunch of okra. It's gotten a lot bigger since you saw it last. Here's another batch of beans. Okra and okra. There's some more. You see there's more here. Here's our plant that our neighbors gave us. Gave us some seeds of, and it's some kind of Asian variety of cucumber. It's starting to come around a little bit. Some more okra. And some sunflowers in the corner. Then last but not least, another bean in the corner. That's what it looks like this week. We'll have another video next week. And then we'll have a week off. And then we'll see another one in about 2 weeks. Good gardening, folks.